to our clergy, officers, members, and friends. It's so good to be here in your presence today. I've been sitting down. Y'all been letting me sit down. It's time for me to say something. I appreciate the love, and I'm going to try to say something. Amen. St. Luke chapter 15, verse 11. Let's read. And he said, a certain man had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me the portions of goods that falleth to me. All right. And he divided them unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together, took his journey into a far country, and wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had spent all, he arose, and when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in that land, and he began to be in want. He joined himself unto a citizen of that country, and he sent him to his field to feed swines. But then he came to himself. I want to talk to you briefly about this morning. A young man comes to himself. A young man comes to himself. I think we've all made bad decisions in life. I think we've all said something or done something that we regret after having said or after having done what we said or done. I don't think there's a hand in this building would go up and say, I have not made bad choices in life. Liberty restricted, this young man thought. He misinterpreted, and I think that's the mistake a lot of us make, misinterpreting his father's love and his father's care for him, and determined to follow his own inclination. He had been with friends that had told him about the red light zone, how much fun it was out doing this, that, and the other. He had been told about the good night, late night services and things that you can have if you do this and if you do that. We've all listened to somebody. And sometimes we've listened to the wrong persons. Yes, sir. Sometimes the people we listen to is the people we needed to have avoided. This young man had it made. He was growing up in a wealthy home. His father had made out a will, and in his will, his inheritance would be divided between the 2 sons. But sometimes we want what we want now. Some of us are not willing to wait. And I read somewhere in my Bible where it says, they that wait on the Lord shall renew thy strength. Amen. It's good to not be in such a hurry to do things in life. Can I get a witness? A whole lot of us get in trouble because we're in a hurry to get something we see that we can't afford. But because we got this plastic money, amen, right? We got this plastic money will cause us to get in a whole lot of trouble. I can't afford it, but I can get it now and pay later. Well, we don't realize that later comes quick, particularly when you're in a debt. So anyway, this young man, he decided I'm grown now and I'm tired of being told what to do, and I'm tired of being told what I can't do. I'm tired of my mom and dad's rule at home. I want to get out and and spread my wings. I want to get out and see what it's all about. I've heard about the fun that's going on. I heard about what this stuff will do if I take a smoke, if I puff on it. I heard that crack and amen lights. I heard how it make you feel. And I'm just going to try it one time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And lo and behold, that one time
Yes, sir.
was too many. And now I'm hooked.
Yes, sir.
I can't help myself now. So this young man had evil companions, and you need to watch who you spend your quality time with, young people.
All right.
This young man, you need to watch who you spend your quality time with, grown people.
All right.
This young man, you need to watch who you spend your spiritual time with, Christians.
Yes, sir.
This young man, evil companions, helped him deeper into sin. So much so that when his father divided the inheritance, now that he should have waited to divide at his death, this young man took his portion and went into riotous living. He had to go to the boat. He had to go to the boat. He had to get the scratch-offs. Yeah. Amen, lights. Y'all ain't talking to me. He had anybody been to the boat? Don't tell me. Lord can bless you, but I just feel lucky. Sit down, McGee. And so he wasted what he had, his inheritance. And you know, it don't take long. It take a long time to get what you have, but it don't take long to lose it.
Right back.
Amen, right?
Amen. Right.
Riotous living. Partying is all right if you can control it, but guess what? You got an enemy out there. He don't want you to control it. His name is the devil. So he wasted his substance, inheritance that his father had given him with riotous living. And the Bible tells us of folk who profess to be themselves to be wise. I know what I'm doing. I'm grown now.
All right.
I don't have to listen to mom. I don't have to listen to my daddy no more. I'm grown.
All right.
I know what I want to do. I know how far I can go. I know when to stop.
Yes, sir.
When in essence you don't. Because the enemy, the devil, is out there waiting to get control of your mind and to tell you one more time, to tell you you got time, to tell you you got it made into shape, you got it going on. But when his money ran out, can I get a witness?
Yeah. Come on.
You see, if somebody give you something, you don't have to work for it. You don't value it as much as it is when you worked for it. This my daddy gave me this. If I lose this, I can go get some more from my daddy. But he had gotten his inheritance. And he has squandered his inheritance. He didn't go to church, but he partied. And with partying, he was Mr. Big Stuff. I got this bill.
Yeah. Showing out.
Yeah, I got the tab.
Street pass.
I'm going to watch him on the pole. I'll throw money in the bank. Giving out and it's not coming in, it don't last long. Am I in the house? Why you got to foot the bill all the time? Showing off is one thing, but being able to bag it for a period of time is something else.
That's right.
And so thinking he was wise, he became a fool.
All right.
A fool is someone who think they know, don't know, and won't let nobody tell them anything.
That is all right.
That's what a fool is.
That's right.
Say that again, Doc.
A fool
Say it again.
is someone who think they know, don't know, and won't let no one tell them anything. And if they listen to anyone, they listen to the wrong people. If I'm down in the hole and can't get out, why you want to ask me how to get out and you down here?
Big brother.
And so what happened? When his money ran out, his friends ran out.
That's right. That's right.
You know folk will use you. I say folk will use you. They will use you until they use you up.
That's right.
And when they use you up, they don't have any more use for you.
Show you right. Preach.
You should have let one of the associates preach today, Pastor. We don't want to hear that.
Now keep going.
They'll use you up.
Yeah.
When his money ran out, all of a sudden the friends got scared.
Disappear.
Couldn't find him.
Preach back.
Yeah, that shape you got, it had something going on when you had some money to go with it. But now you ain't got no money, that shape don't mean nothing. And so what does he do? It got so bad, he had to go to work.
That's right. That's right.
And not only did he have to go to work, but because we had what he had done, he couldn't get a good job. He had to get the best he could. The only person that would hire him was a farmer, and the farmer hired him to feed his swine.
So right.
A swine is a hog.
That's right.
And I tell you what, feeding hogs ain't no clean job.
That's right.
Amen. Clean hogs ain't no sweet environment. That's all he could get to do was to feed the swine. And not only that, he had to wait till payday. And since payday, y'all know how these jobs are.
Preach back.
Yeah.
You go to work today, you ain't gonna get paid today. You got to wait till payday.
That's right.
So he got hungry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he got so hungry until, you know what he did?
What you doing?
He decided, well, I got to have something to eat. So he thought about eating what the hogs was eating, slop.
All right.
Y'all know what slop is, don't you? Anybody don't know, so I can tell you. Slop is everything you don't want.
Preach back.
Everything.
All the food you don't want thrown together and fed to the hog. It got so bad that he would have eaten what the hogs was eating. But guess what? God is a good God.
Oh, Pastor. Yes, sir.
I don't care where you go or where you been, but if you're God's child, He have a way of bringing you back home.
That's right.
But just before, and I'm almost through, y'all. Just before he had eaten of the hog food, slop, the Bible say.
Come on now.
Y'all want to know what the Bible say?
Yeah.
The Bible said
Yes,
he
sir.
came to himself.
Yes, sir.
You know it's good to wake up. Can I get a witness? I think everybody in here been asleep,
Yeah.
but it's good to wake up. He came to himself. And he said, look at me. My father is a king. And I'm a member
Yeah.
of the royal family. Here I am dying
Preach back.
of hunger. And in my father's house,
Yeah.
he got servants that's eating steak.
Preach back.
In my father's house,
Yeah.
he got servants that living in a nice house.
Yeah.
In my Father's house, there's a roof over my head. Can I get a witness? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going back home. I'm going to say to my Father, Father, it wasn't my sister, it wasn't my brother, but it's me, oh Lord. I sinned, and I'm not worthy to be called thy son. If you would let me come back home as a servant, not as a son, but as a servant, I'll wash the dishes, I'll mow the yard, I'll plow the field as a servant. But the Father said, no, no, you are my son. You left a son. You coming back a son. Kill the fatted calf. Tell the band to get together. And we're going to have a good time. For my son was lost, lost, lost. But now he's found. He was blind. But now he sees. Is he all right? Is the Lord all right? Woo-hoo! I know he's all right. I know he's all right.